this month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
7th grader at Nichols-Lawson Middle School. Her name is Morrison Bailey, and she is our Star Student of the Month today. And Morrison, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your family.
I'm in the 7th grade, and I love to dance. I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, and I recently just made the dance team in January. And I have 2 sisters, Charlie and Taylor, and then a brother named Bishop, and I have a cat named Sam.
Sam. Okay. Who's your mom?
Ashley.
Okay. And you got 2 brothers, right? Or 2 sisters, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Charlie and Taylor. Now, are they older? Let's see, one's in the 3rd, one's in kindergarten. You got a brother too, who's a junior. Y'all got a house full of people over there, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go. And tell me about this cat a little bit now.
Well, he's definitely not the nicest. He
Oh.
kind of chooses when he wants to be nice.
How big is this cat?
He's pretty big.
Oh.
He's like,
Oh my goodness. You got sharp claws, or do y'all? Ooh, okay. All right. So you're in the 7th grade at Nichols-Lawson Middle School, and you live right here in Sylacauga. Who's some of the teachers in the 7th grade for you?
Miss Merrill, Miss Holmes, Miss Fowler, and Miss McLean.
Okay. And what's some of the stuff you're studying this year?
In history, we're doing geography right now, so we're learning about Australia and New Zealand right now. We're just going through all the like countries and stuff.
You like geography? Yeah.
And then in math, we're doing, we're doing like area and stuff like that.
So you're a straight A student, but you're involved in a lot of different curricular activities. How do you balance that plate?
It does get sometimes a little stressful. I just have to like take it one step at a time with everything.
So you have been dancing since what, 3rd grade?
Since I was 3 years old.
Oh
so,
yeah, wow.
Yeah.
How'd you get started dancing at 3 years old?
My grandma really wanted me to do dance, and then I've just loved it from the start.
Okay, all right. So you just were chosen to be on the Nichols-Lawson Aggie Dazzlers dance team. Talk about that. I know you're excited about that.
Yeah, we did like a week of clinic and then tried out, and we've done like practices, but we won't start until like next school year. We'll like dance at all the football games and basketball
So
games.
what do you have to do when you try out?
So we have to learn a routine and perform it, and then do different like technique like splits and stuff like that.
Who's the dance team coordinator?
It's Miss Steers.
Okay, and so this is the first year on the dance team. Good for you. And she's been dancing since she was 3 years old. You're also on the math team. Is that a competitive team?
Yeah, so we do practices, and then every once in a while we'll do a competition, but we've had to do like online since of COVID and stuff.
Yeah. COVID's been 3 years now. How did that affect you?
It was kind of hard having to be inside all the time and not getting to see my friends.
Yeah. And you doing stuff online, all your classes online and stuff like that. And but you have done well. You're on the math team, student council, member of the student council, and a member of the National Junior Honor Society. And what's the future hold for you, you think?
So I really want to be a labor and delivery nurse. I really love the healthcare and all of that, and children and stuff.
So you want to be in the labor and delivery room delivering babies? Okay. And where will you get your training?
So I'm in healthcare, and we learn about all the different careers and stuff, and then I want to go to Auburn University.
Have you done any shadowing here at our hospital here yet? Okay, all right. Now, you know, a lot of kids go to Nichols-Lawson Middle School, and you're in the 7th grade. That's a pretty good number of students in the 7th grade. What's so special about Nichols-Lawson?
There's just so many opportunities that you can choose from, and everybody's just very sweet and welcoming.
Yeah. Who's some of your friends over there?
I have a lot, but Catherine, Lily, and Emmy, Anna, Natalie, Gigi, it's a lot.
What about Zach? Never mind. I had to ask that. Yeah. Morrison Bailey is our star student of the month. She's a 7th grader at Nichols-Lawson Middle School, all A student. How long have you been an A student?
All my life.
You were kidding me. Wow. Need to rub off some of that on Zach for sure. But is it difficult for you? Does it come naturally or what?
So it's always been pretty easy. Like sometimes I'll get like a B, but then I get it back up. So.
Does it bother you to get a B?
Yes.
Oh, your mom and you have an outstanding relationship. Talk about that.
She's just very sweet, and I love her because she's very like understanding with everything. It's just really sweet.
Is she in the workforce outside of the home?
Mm-mm.
Okay, all right. And you got a dream vacation.
I've always wanted to go to Paris because of the Eiffel Tower. It's just very beautiful, and want to try all the sweets and stuff.
Is that tower lean or is that a different tower?
I think that's the Tower of like Pizza
Yeah,
or something.
I knew that. I hadn't been to Paris very often anyway, but Eiffel Tower and enjoying lots of different cuisines. You like food?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of food do you like?
I really like fried chicken salad. That's really good.
Okay.
But like a lot of sweets and stuff.
Okay. We're talking with Morrison Bailey. She's a 7th grader at Nichols-Lawson Middle School, all A student. Prides herself in participating, working hard in class to maintain her grades. And 2 sisters, Charlie and Taylor, they're in the 3rd grade and kindergarten, respectively. And one brother, Bishop, who's a junior. So where do you fit in with these other kids at home?
So we do fuss a little bit, but I know that like at the end of the day we all love each other. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you keep up the good work. Morrison Bailey is our star student of the month. Now, when do you guys start with your routines for the dance team?
So we've been practicing them, and then we'll do a like summer camp, and then we'll start performing them next school year.
Oh, wow. And that'll be here before you know it, too. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And you're on the student council and member of the National Junior Honor Society. What's that about?
So student council, we help with like school events like Veterans Day and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then National Honor Junior Society is we help with like community things. So before you get into it, you do need to do 5 hours of community service with things. So.
You seem to have a pretty good grip on life, but when you have a bad day or a bad moment, who do you bounce that off of?
Definitely my mom. I always talk to her about things, and she helps me through it.
Okay, sounds good to me. Appreciate you coming this morning. And Morrison Bailey, she's a 7th grader at Nichols-Lawson, straight A student. She's a Nichols-Lawson Aggie Dazzlers dance team. That's hard for me to even say. Nichols-Lawson Aggie Dazzlers dance team. She's been dancing since she was 3 years old. And Morrison is our star student of the month. I want you to welcome Morrison Bailey, Nichols-Lawson Middle School, our star student of the month here on Daybreak Live.